Hi, Grayson, Isley, and Atlas. I hope you had a wonderful day. And now I'm back with you again. Remember where we left off the last time. We had come back through the stone gates from the country where we were fighting the king's battle. We came from that country through the stone gates and back on the Dug Mountain. So there we were amidst the trees, and we were right on the trail where we were before we went into the country to fight the king's battle. There were the 2 counselors and the 5 Deerfoot campers from the Red Fox cabin. Well, our counselor got us up off the ground, put our day packs back on our backs, and down the trail we went. We walked along for a while. We came to a bridge that crossed over the river that went up and down the mountain. We crossed that, we went on to the other side, and down, 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 going down towards Lake Whitaker. We got about halfway down, and we turned slightly to the right and looked over, and there was a big white-tailed deer with large antlers on his head and 2 female does, a buck with a huge antler and the 2 does with him. They were eating in the meadow. And as we crossed over the hill of the trail, we saw them over in the meadow. Everybody froze. "Wow, look at that," whispered my counselor. I've never seen a buck with that big of antlers on the Dug Mountain before. And look at the 2 beautiful deer. Beautiful. They had soft white tails and beautiful reddish brown fur. They were really pretty deer. And they were just feeding and eating some of the grass and the shrubs in the meadow. And my friend John coughed. And the deer heard it, stuck up their heads, and quick as a flash, they took off, galloping across the meadow and disappeared into the trees. "Wow, was that beautiful," said my counselor. And the rest of the campers said, "Yeah, that was really pretty. Thank God that he made such beautiful creatures for us to look at." So we kept going down the trail, down, 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 and pretty soon we came where it was flatter, and we saw some blueberry bushes, so we stopped, and everybody picked about a whole cup full of blueberries, and we ate the blueberries just as a happy snack. Well, we got done with that. We kept on going, and there in the future, we saw the blue water of Lake Whitaker. The sun was shining down and casting its warm rays on the water, and we were excited, so we ran the rest of the way, all the way to the shore. We hopped in our boats, and we rowed across over by the Culp's Dock. You know where that is. We went around through Mink Island and around past Skull Island and down the side, and then took that turn on the point and went straight down to Indian Campsite. Remember, Indian Campsite is opposite our dock at the cabin. If you look straight across, you will see Indian Campsite, and that's where we were staying for our hike. So we got out of our boats, we got around the campfire, our counselor made us a wonderful meal, and then he cleaned up, he told us a story, and he said, "Now, before the sun sets, I want you to get your sleeping bags and your tarps rolled out so we can get ready for bed." So we did. We spread out our tarps, we rolled out our sleeping bag, we put our pillow up on the side and our flashlight next to it, And then everybody gathered back around the fire. My counselor had a nice fire going. And by then, the sun was beginning to set. It went down, 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 and soon it was night. It was dark. And my counselor gathered us around the campfire, and he reached in his pack, and what do you think he pulled out? That's right. He pulled out chocolate bars and marshmallows. And we had s'mores over the campfire. Really good ones. Wonderful, gooey, tasty s'mores. Ah, what a great snack that was. After that, my counselor read us a couple verses from the Bible. We had a prayer, and off to bed we went. Well, before you could say Jack the Rabbit jumped out of the hat, it was morning. The sun was up in the sky. We woke up, jumped out of our sleeping bags, rolled up our beds, rolled up our tarp, put our stuff away, and went around the campfire and asked our counselor, hey, what are we going to do today? What is next for us to have fun and enjoy as we're out here in the woods learning about God and about ourselves and having a blast as Deerfoot campers? And I'll tell you what we did that wonderful day next time. I love you very much. Have a good night.